Football associations running traditional football grounds are quite familiar with the problem. Maintenance costs are high, and during the winter months, their use can be problematic because of rain and low temperatures. On top of that, you have to add the high costs of irrigation, mowing the grass and replenishing the sand. At the end of 2002, the Department of Sport of the Council of the City of Turin operated radical change, converting 8 traditional football grounds to artificial turf. The primary objectives motivating this choice were increasing safety, ridding the grounds of dirt, and reducing maintenance costs. The budget was allocated to the operation in order to improve environmental impact, reduce maintenance costs, and drastically increase the number of games played on all the grounds.
Visitando i campi della nostra città ci si è potuti rendere conto.
Visiting our city's football grounds, it is easy to realize how the grounds themselves cannot endure natural grass. So our children are introduced to the most popular game in Italy on very hard and dusty grounds. There is a technical solution. Some even say that in a few years the World Cup will be played on artificial turf. So from here, the city's intention to be the first to lay down 25 grounds in artificial turf in the next 3 years. This will enable us to solve both technical and environmental problems. From the user's point of view, children will play on soft ground, will be less likely to get hurt, and will be able to play in a dust-free environment. On the other hand, the associations running the grounds will spend less on maintenance, and the city will be able to improve aesthetically during the next few years, running to the 2006 Winter Olympics. Maybe also our foreign guests will be able to verify that our basic grounds have been renovated. What is artificial turf and what are its benefits? Since its beginnings 15 years ago, this kind of product has made amazing progress. 2 years ago, with the introduction of 6 cm sand and rubber coated polythene grass, it factually solved the problem of grazes due to falls. The materials currently used are approved by the National Amateur Football League.
This
is the first intervention the city implements to convert traditional earth football grounds to artificial turf. 8 grounds will be refurbished in 8 different districts of the city. The bureaucratic procedure was simplified and it was possible to go from choice to starting work in 6 months, thanks to the collaboration of all departments and the local CONI. The city plans to further this kind of intervention in the future. Conversions of other grounds are scheduled for 2004 and 2005, and the council will plan most of the city's grounds conversion to artificial turf. The numbers speak clearly of the city of Turin's effort to minimize the time needed for the project. The new grounds were designed and finished in just 9 months. The grounds were chosen taking into consideration the population density of the areas involved and the number of players for each ground. The 8 grounds in artificial turf were designed after careful analysis of the products available on the market. The executive stage was defined by urgency. Preparations were underway from mid-August so as to be ready to start work in September and finish in November. This because of 3 main problems: the teams who just couldn't wait to use the facilities, the arrival of cold weather and humidity, which respectively would have hindered the gluing and coating stages. So, we agreed a time schedule with the companies involved, enabling the monitoring of every single stage of the operation and making time to recoup possible time losses due to adverse weather conditions. We also allowed for variations so as to provide all the improvements necessary to supply a finished product.
Per apportare tutte quelle migliorie e dare così un prodotto completo.
Five of the grounds were also made with environmentally safe black rubber pellets, obtained recycling tyres, the other 3 with non-vulcanized green rubber. Let's just go through the different stages of the project. An accurate altimetric reading is quite important at the executive stage, as this will determine the size of the pitch and thus sporting categories the teams can join. The city of Turin takes great care in requesting certification for the materials employed. Every supplying company must send a collection of samples to the council with all relative certification, and the materials must be approved by the National Amateur League. Then we check the draining system, the irrigation and the lighting equipment. Excavation work must be carried out to achieve grounds with sufficient drainage. Next, the material will be laid to equally distribute the weight and prevent any grass from germinating. This operation requires a certain draining capacity from the ground. Drain pipes are laid to ensure quick, perfect drainage in case of rain. The earth removed during excavation is replaced with the same quantity of an anhydrous mixture. Later, 10 centimeters of stabilized material are added on top. After it has been accurately rolled and pressed, 6 centimeters of binder are laid down. After the ground has been prepared, the rolls of artificial turf are laid, glued down and resized where needed. At this stage, a special machine lays down the sand and rubber coating. This stage is especially important for the safety of the athletes and to achieve excellent playing standards. Testing is a crucial stage of the project. The grounds will have to be used for 2 months before approval by the National Amateur League. When the City Council hands the grounds over, the teams will receive a booklet listing ordinary and extraordinary maintenance routines. For the 8 years guarantee requested by the Council to the suppliers to be valid, the maintenance schedule will have to be scrupulously adhered to. A further 20 football grounds will be converted in the next 2 years. The city of Turin is the first in Europe to implement these changes, aiming at being ahead of the times. 40% of the grounds where the next World Cup will be played in 2006 will be in artificial turf. Strong of its sporting tradition, the city of Turin thus contributes to improving the sporting potential of its inhabitants, as well as the environmental impact of the city.